Fox Bet Sportsbook. Speaking of those QBs, Tom Brady is projected to have 10 more passing yards than Aaron Rodgers when the two square off in the NFC Championship on Fox. During the regular season, Brady averaged just a hair shy of 21 yards a game more than Rodgers. So, Shannon, who you got on passing yards?
Skip, I can see that happening because the Packers are a better running team, and Aaron Jones, they'll lean a little bit more on Aaron Jones. And if you look at it, Skip, the first time they played, neither quarterback cracked 200 yards passing. So I think both teams will try to run the football. I think Green Bay has a little better rushing attack, and so the numbers will favor Tom Brady throwing for having more passing yards than Aaron Rodgers because they have... Yeah, because... So you think Ro Jones and Leonard Fournette is better than Aaron Jones, Dillon, and Williams, Jamal Williams? Is that what you're telling me?
Well, you're telling me that Tom Brady will outstat Aaron Rodgers in this game?
I don't care. I don't care if he throws for 600 yards as long as Green Bay goes to Tampa and play in the Super Bowl. That's all I care about.
You told me for years that Aaron Rodgers is the greatest thrower of the football ever. So you've got Aaron transcendent against a Bucs secondary that you also tell me is the most torchable in the NFL.
You remember in the Super Bowl they won against the Rams? Did Tom Brady throw for 200 yards? He won. It's about winning the game because Sonny Michel, Rex Burkhead dominated the running game. You understand how this works, Skip.
Okay, but he was up against his nemesis defense coached by Wade Phillips.
Okay, this is Aaron Rodgers' nemesis defense.
Well,
Tom Bowles, look what he did, the number he did.
Really?
You see what you're trying to do is that you say, oh, he's historically great. Because what you're going to do is try to discredit him if they run the ball. That's what you're going to try to do to Aaron Rodgers, but I'm not going to let you do it.
Well, you
it's
can't
about
run
winning
the ball
game
against the Bucs because they're number one.
We're about to find out. We're about to find out.
I've always told you that the other Aaron is the real MVP.
It doesn't matter.
Jones.
Well, hey, if your guy
admitting that?
If your guy's what you said he is, he'll win the game, even if Aaron Jones goes for 200, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That's all I need to hear.
That is it, guys. We're out of time. The only thing left to do is watch the games. I'm looking forward to breaking it all down Monday. And, of course, see if we win any Mountain Dew. The Herd is on next. Have a good week. Well, Shannon has been so confident in the Packers all week that he bet Skip 5 cases of dew while giving Tom Brady and the Bucs 7 points. And then at the top of the show today, Shannon, you raised it to 6 cases. So according to Fox Bet Sportsbook, the current line is only 3.5 points. So Shannon, scale of 1 to 10, what is your confidence level in the Packers to pull this off?
9.56.
That's all?
That's it.
Really?
On a scale of 10.
Wayne just went 10,000.
Yeah, Wayne.
I think the thing is, Skip, the reason why I went 7 because I believe Aaron Rodgers is 2 times the players that you give him credit for. And he's going to show you on Sunday. All this talk, look, I understand that he wanted home field and Tom Brady took the Buccaneers and they've gotten farther than a lot of people anticipated, but I'm throwing all that out the window. I believe this season, I believe on Sunday at 2:05 Central Standard Time, Aaron Rodgers will show that he's the best quarterback. He's had the best season for a quarterback this year, and he'll put it to rest in that he'll get the credit that he deserves for doing what he's done thus far, and that's leading the Packers to the Super Bowl, and they'll face the Kansas City Chiefs. So I feel very comfortable. As long as the defense don't give up don't do anything dumb. We're going to get some pressure on him, but you got to neutralize the run. I believe the run would be the most important thing for the Buccaneers, not so much Tom Brady, because Tom is going to do Tom things. But if they can shut down the run, which I believe they will, I'm taking the Packers into 7.
How many times will Tom Brady get sacked?
2.
2 times?
2 times.
That won't be enough
2 times. 2 times.
Will he be pressured 6 or 8 times?
Yep, we'll knock him down.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, if you do that, you'll win the game. This offensive line has been flawless for 6 games. So suddenly it's going to become porous?
No, I didn't say porous, but you make it seem like so. How good has the Packer line been the last 6 games?
It lost its the best blocker in football, best pass blocker there is. David Bakhtiari is no more. That's going to rear its ugly head.
And they played a couple of games without him too. They played the last 2 games without him and didn't give up a sack.
Yeah, but there was no Aaron Donald to speak of. He was taking himself out of the game, which gave me 99
There was a Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
There was a Robert Quinn. And they shut him out.
Okay. So I hear anxiety in your voice because your worst nightmare would be Tom Brady at age 43 in the Super Bowl.
No, my worst nightmare would be Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against Buffalo. Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against Kansas City, that's sleep easy. But I don't even worry about that. Actually, Tom Brady being in the Super Bowl hasn't really crossed my mind because he's not going to the buck stops here.
Well, I want to thank you as we wind down the show for all the motivation you have provided the alter ego I call Psycho Tom all year long, because you have written him off and written him off and written him off again. Actually, for 4 straight years on this show, you have said, that's it. He needs to go home and stay home.
Can I ask you a question? Have you provided Aaron Rodgers any motivation? Because you said Pro Football Focus said he was this ready quarterback and that he had a down year. And they felt Green Bay was so upset with Aaron Rodgers and they thought he was declining so much. They took a quarterback in the first round and they traded up to get him. Is that any motivation?
I didn't need to provide motivation. His team did by drafting up into the first round to take Jordan Love to replace him.
And you said you understood why, because Aaron Rodgers wasn't the same Aaron Rodgers before. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm just going by the numbers. They had declined for 4 straight years in completion percentage and QBR. All 4 straight years. They're down. And he said, until this year, he bounced back and he wins comeback player of the year. I give you that.
And you said, he was down. So last year he was 26-4, 26 touchdowns, 4 picks. He said, I'm going to one-up you. I'm going to go 48-5. I think you provided the motivation. I think the Packers. I think there's a lot of people that provided motivation for Aaron Rodgers.
Last time we saw Aaron in a championship game was at San Francisco, and he threw 2 picks and lost a fumble. He actually fumbled 3 times and lost 1.
Okay, well, hey.
Yeah. And I think we'll see more of the same.
I don't think so, Skip. I don't really see it like that.
Your confidence levels